All right, we're doing an inspection at 864 South Reed Court in Lakewood. This is Unit E as in Edward. The system said A as in Apple, so we're going to have to get that changed. This is one of Bridges' properties, so the outside light worked. The doorbell works. The screen is intact. Bricks look good. Stairs in the walkway look good. There's a little crack in the middle there. Entryway, the door's good. And I could say the exterior light worked. Back of the door, there's no holes in the walls. There's an entryway closet. There's no light in here. The door's good. Going around to the kitchen. Kitchen light works. The overhead light and the fan work. All the burners on the stove turned on, including the broiler and the oven. Countertops are in good shape. Refrigerator. All the drawer fronts and the cabinets are in place. The microwave belongs to the tenant. And dishwasher. Kitchen flooring is good. And living room. Measured for blinds. So this window here on the west side, so the tenant says that this had a bad air leak, and somebody came out and they turned the panes upside down or inside out, and they were told not to open the window. So I did not open the window. But the screen is intact. The window's locked. The next one over. Screen's popping out a little bit up top. We'll look at that from the outside. All right, so going into the day room. Double doors. Doors are good. There's no holes. No holes in the walls. The overhead light works. There's no obvious cracking. There's a closet here. There's a large painting here, so I can't see the wall behind this, but the blinds, the old blinds are in here, but they're pretty much trashed and discolored and dirty, so new blinds is probably the way to go. This window checked okay, and the screen's good. This window's good. This window has a big crack in it that runs from the left side on down to the, all the way down to the middle of the right side. I don't know if you can see that, but tenant says that was there, and he has that documented. This blind up here is sagging and not connected in the middle, so if we're gonna replace things, it ought to probably go to. We're going to go into the bedroom. Again, double doors. The no holes in the doors, no holes in the walls. There's no overhead light in this room. Got a lot of artwork. There's a window in here. This window is tough to lock. It does lock, but it takes a little bit of effort. Screen's intact and in place. There's a closet here. The overhead light is good. Right, this is a 1-bath unit, and it's the master bath, so there's no access outside of the bedroom. One bulb missing, one bulb out on the vanity lights. Door is good. No holes in the door, no holes in the wall. The medicine chest is good. So the sink and the countertop are good, but the sink drain does not operate going up. You have to push down on the plunger, and then it will operate here. No obvious leaks underneath, and it drained fairly well. The toilet flush. The toilet seat is loose, and this is a very high pressure flush. So the sink and the tub are good. They operated properly. Exhaust fan works. Door's good. So the way he's got the curtain rods up here, the curtain rods are actually in the existing.
I don't know if you noticed, but.
All right, so the tenant's girlfriend is here, and I missed something that she pointed out to me. The middle window in the day room does not have a screen. So it's not that it's torn or anything, it just doesn't work. There is one carbon monoxide smoke detector. It's a combination unit here. It's outside of the bedroom. I tested it. It worked. So the fireplace here is a wood-burning fireplace, and the doors operated the way they were supposed to. All right, so now this is outside the kitchen. The globe for that bulb is out. Going into the utility room, utility closet, the filter in here absolutely has to be replaced. It's in terrible shape. And, so it's a 12 by 20 by 1, and I told the tenant's girlfriend they probably ought to run down and get some. It's got a pilot light, gas furnace, and it doesn't shut off when you open the bottom door. So the water heater looks pretty good. All right, so tenant's girlfriend, very helpful. One of these boards says the filters are 12 by 20 by 1, and one of them says they're 20 by 10 by 1. It does take two filters. It's kind of an upside down tent. The filter that's in there is a 12 by 20 by 1. So I'm going to take a look at the plate here, see if we can decipher that. Anyway, all right, so the door of the utility closet is good. This is an old fuse-based ream, and we're going to need to find out, get back to the tenant with the proper size. All right, so the vent over top of the utility room is not secured properly. And that should be fixed. So the washer and dryer are in this room. The tenant says that somebody came out a couple weeks ago to fix the dryer. There's no light in here. There is a cabinet, but so here's the washing machine. So a couple of issues back here. The hookups obviously have some age. You might want to think about changing the hoses, but so back here in the back, the dryer duct is not connected to the dryer. And supposedly there was somebody out here that supposedly repaired this dryer. So there's quite a bit of dust back in here. And alright, so I don't know where the dryer duct exhausts to. I don't know if it exhausts down there. This 220 box has a nice big gap on the side of it. Alright. So there's a couple of air registers down here. This one has no, it's just a plastic register. It doesn't have any kind of a base to it, so it just slides around in there. And the other register over in this room is missing completely. Okay, this one's in the day room, and this one's a regular, got a base to it. Alright, so in the master bedroom, we have one, and that as well has a base on the bottom of it. So back in the kitchen, the tenant's girlfriend says the garbage disposal malfunctioned. They had maintenance come out and told them that it was trashed and not to use it, and the switch doesn't work. So I'm going to unplug it. It's currently plugged in. Alright, stepping outside, curtains on the slider operates. The outdoor light, we couldn't find a light switch for it, and don't know if it works or not. But the screen is intact here. There's a storage shed out back. No light in the shed, but seems to be in pretty good shape. Deck overhead, it's okay. Patio looks pretty good. Brick wall is intact. The air conditioner's out here. It's starting to show its age. There's an electrical box, the main out there. Alright, so the screen is starting to pull away a little bit. Let's see if I can get that image here. It's real small, but it's starting to pull away at the bottom.
I'll tell him.
Okay,
He
so
hates how ugly it is.
So couldn't find the electrical panel, but here it is. It was underneath a painting inside the door. So I explained to the tenant that that should probably be left exposed in the event of an emergency. I think we hit everything in here. We're going to go walk outside, and I've got to run to the store and grab a key. All right, so we're back outside. There's another exterior light up here. I don't know, it's common area light. So looking at the, let me put the, all right, so as I say, exterior screens look pretty good. This is the one that's missing the screen that I completely missed. And there's a bank of gas meters out here.